today we are going to learn about history of computers. Okay, generation history of computers is containing various generations. Total how many generations we are going to learn is 5. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Okay, we are going to learn about 5 generations of computer. First and second already we have seen. Still we will be doing the doing the revision for that. Okay, so history of computers. Now first computer was invented in the year 1950. When it was invented, it was invented in 1950. You have to keep this in mind that our first computer was invented in the year 1950. Okay, so from the year 1950 the computer age took off in full force. The years since then have been divided into periods or generation based on the technology used. ओके 1950 से कंप्यूटर का यूज बहुत जल्दी ज़्यादा होने लगा, ठीक है, और तब से हर एक एरा के बाद, हर एक टाइम पीरियड के बाद जनरेशन्स पे टेक्नोलॉजी जनरेशन्स क्रिएट होते गए बाय यूजिंग वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी. ओके, जैसे जैसे ईयर्स आगे बढ़ते गए, जनरेशन आगे बढ़ता गया, मैनी टेक्नोलॉजी वाज बीइंग यूज्ड, ठीक है, और वेरियस टाइप ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी यूज होने के वजह से क्या होता गया, कंप्यूटर में चेंजेस होते गए, ठीक है. सो दिस वी कैन रिलेट विद द हिस्ट्री ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स. ओके, and history of computers and generations of computer. Generation, okay, we can relate it with generation of computer. Fine. So फर्स्ट इज कमिंग फर्स्ट जनरेशन. लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने देखा है ये, ठीक है. फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर वाज फ्रॉम 1946 टू 59. ओके, 1946 टू 59. कब से कहाँ तक था वो फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर? 1946 में इन्वेंट हुआ था और 1959 तक फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर वाज बीइंग यूज्ड. Okay, and in first generation computers the people were using vacuum tubes. What they were using? Vacuum tubes. Is it clear everybody? First generation computer were using vacuum tubes which were like electric bulbs. ठीक है, छोटे छोटे जो हमारे दिवाली की लाइटिंग्स होती है, somewhat like that. Okay, तो छोटे छोटे इलेक्ट्रिक बल्ब्स की तरह वो होते थे. So because of lots of working vacuum tubes का जो इलेक्ट्रिक बल्ब्स थे वो बार बार फ्यूज होता था, ठीक है. वो फ्यूज होने की वजह से उसको बार बार इंस्टॉलेशन करना पड़ता था. इंस्टॉलेशन बार बार होता था इसलिए वो कॉस्टली हो गया, ठीक है. अब वो कॉस्टली है तो नॉट एवरीबडी वाज एबल टू अफोर्ड इट, ठीक है. नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल एप्पल मोबाइल इज नॉट अफोर्डेबल टू एवरीवन, राइट. सब लोग एप्पल मोबाइल अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते. समवट लाइक दैट ओनली फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर वर नॉट अफोर्डेड बाय एवरीवन. सिर्फ जो बड़े बड़े ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होते थे ना, उनके पास वो कंप्यूटर होता था, ठीक है. एंड इन दिस कंप्यूटर विच प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज वाज यूज्ड? मशीन कोड. कौन सा कोड यूज करते थे? मशीन कोड. Which programming language were used? Machine code language was used. Machine code language in the sense 0 1 0 and 1. Okay, 0 and 1. समझ में आया? मशीन कोड यूज होता था फर्स्ट जनरेशन में. मशीन कोड का मतलब 0 and 1, that is binary digits were used. Fine. First generation is clear everybody. Next we will move to, these are the advantages we have seen last time. Then also I will just read it out. आप लोग सिर्फ ध्यान से देखो. Advantages of first generation computer is it made a use of vacuum tubes. It made a use of vacuum tubes which are the only electronic component available during that days. Those days only vacuum tubes were available. तो उसका use करके first generation computer बना था, ठीक है. These computer could calculate in milliseconds. Which computers? First generation computer. First generation computer could calculate in how many seconds? Milliseconds. Okay, I hope advantages is clear. Next is disadvantages. These were very big in size. Weight was about 30 tons. As discussed last time, was in big size और उसका वजन भी बहुत ज़्यादा होता था. Computers were based on vacuum tubes. Again, it same thing. Computer were very costly. बहुत ज़्यादा costly होते थे. Not everybody was able to purchase it. It could store only small amount of information. ठीक है. First generation computer में only small amount of information was able to store. ठीक है. As the invention of first generation computer involves vacuum tube, another disadvantages of this computer was it require a large cooling system. जैसे कि मैंने बताया वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स यूज होता था, वो बार बार फ्यूज होता था, तो वो फ्यूज होने से बचने के लिए बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा cooling system you can say these days AC, air condition, you can say air condition. Okay, it is somewhat like that. Cooling system were required. ठीक है. Very less work efficiency, though it was very big. ठीक है. बहुत बड़ा था first generation computer, but efficiency means its efficiency was very less. ठीक है. Limited work programming capabilities and punch cards were used to take inputs. Nowadays what we are doing, inputs कैसे देते हैं? Directly we are typing through computer keyboard. Yes, directly we are typing with the help of keyboard. But in those days we need to put a punch cards. ठीक है. punch cards हमें देना पड़ता था input के through. So that was also one disadvantages. Large amount of energy was consumed. Vacuum tubes होता था. इलेक्ट्रिक बल्ब ज्यादा हीट प्रोड्यूस करता था. कूलिंग सिस्टम ज्यादा लगता था. तो ये सब एक करके उसको एनर्जी कंजम्पशन जो अभी अभी हम लोग बोलते हैं ना लाइट बिल ज्यादा आ गया है. सो लाइक दैट एनर्जी कंजम्पशन बहुत ज्यादा होता था. नॉट रिलायबल एंड कांस्टेंट मेंटेनेंस इज रिक्वायर्ड. मींस उसको बार बार हमें मेंटेन करना पड़ता था और वो इतना रिलायबल भी नहीं था. एंड ऑलवेज इट नीड अ मेंटेनेंस. Okay, is it clear everybody? First generation. Next comes second generation computer. Second generation computer was in the year 1959 to 65. ठीक है. 1959 to 65 तक second generation computer use हुआ. First generation के बाद second generation में क्या changes हुआ था? Vacuum tubes की जगह पे transistors use हुए. क्या use हुए? Transistor. Vacuum tubes की जगह पे क्या use हुआ? Transistor. ठीक है. Why transistor were used? Because compared to vacuum tubes वो थोड़े सस्ते थे. cheaper. They were somewhat cheaper और छोटा था. ठीक है. वैक्यूम ट्यूब यूज करके कंप्यूटर इतना बड़ा अगर बना है तो ट्रांजिस्टर यूज करके कंप्यूटर इतना छोटा हुआ. ठीक है. सो उसका साइज थोड़ा छोटा हो गया. So as it is written over here, in this generation the transistors were used that were cheaper, consumed less power, more compact in size, more reliable and faster than first generation machines made of vacuum tubes. Okay. मोर वर चीपर. चीपर मीन्स थोड़ा सस्ता. ठीक है. सस्ता था, लेस पावर कंज्यूम करता था, कॉम्पैक्ट इन साइज में थोड़ा सा छोटा था फर्स्ट जनरेशन से, एंड मशीन्स मेड अप सॉरी मोर रिलायबल एंड फास्टर. तो फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर से थोड़ा फास्टर भी था सेकेंड जनरेशन कंप्यूटर. ओके. And in this generation, magnetic cores were used as primary memory and magnetic tape and magnetic disk as secondary storage devices. Okay, so in second generation computer, जैसे कि अभी in this time we are using CPU for storing the data, right? We are using CPU. This in current situation we are using CPU. But in that days what they were using? Magnetic cores. ठीक है. Magnetic cores, magnetic tape and magnetic disk. Magnetic core, ठीक है, magnetic tape and magnetic disk. ठीक है. These three were used as secondary storage and primary storage devices. Magnetic core as a primary and tape and disk as secondary storage devices were in second generation computer. Is it clear? I will repeat it again. Magnetic cores were used as primary memory, and magnetic tape and magnetic disk were used as secondary storage devices. ठीक है, storage devices in the sense जो अभी आप लोग पेन ड्राइव यूज करते हो ना, somewhat like that. Okay. Now, first generation was using machine code language, right? First generation computer machine code language use करता था. Second generation computer was using assembly language and high level languages like Fortran, COBOL. ठीक है, assembly language use करता था. Okay, Fortran. These are the name of the languages. Confuse मत हो. These are the name of the languages. Assembly languages, Fortran and COBOL languages were used in second generation computer. Okay. These computers used a batch of processing and multi-programming operating system. Now in second generation computer, at a time you were able to do many things. ठीक है, multitask आप कर सकते थे, multi-programming आप कर सकते थे. Second generation, but it was not possible in first generation computer. Okay, so moving to the next advantages of second. Due to the presence of transistor instead of vacuum tubes, the size of electron component decreased. That resulted in reducing the size of a computer as compared to the first generation computer. ठीक है, ट्रांजिस्टर यूज हुआ था वैक्यूम ट्यूब से की जगह पे, तो उसका साइज भी कम हो गया. ठीक है, सेकेंड जनरेशन कंप्यूटर का जो साइज था वो भी कम हो गया. लेस एनर्जी and not produce as much heat as the first generation. Less energy was consumed. ठीक है, second generation was using consuming less energy और उतना ज़्यादा heat भी produce नहीं होता था. Second generation computer में first generation जितना heat produce नहीं होता था while working on a computer. ठीक है, assembly language and punch cards were used for input. ठीक है, assembly language use होता था and again in second generation computer input के लिए we were using punch cards. ठीक है, low cost than first generation computer. First generation computer से second generation computer का cost low था. Better speed, calculate data in microseconds. ठीक है, second generation was calculating the data in the microsecond और first generation milliseconds में. ठीक है, better portability as compared to first generation. Portability means to move from here and there. ठीक है, next is disadvantages. Cooling system was required, constant maintenance was required, only used for specific purpose. ठीक है, we were not able to use the computer for every purpose, right? एक ही purpose के लिए हम लोग computer use कर सकते थे. In disadvantage, this is a disadvantage. Another disadvantage is again second generation computer required a continuous maintenance. ठीक है, बार बार उसको maintain, उसको install करना पड़ता था. And third one is cooling system was required. Heat was producing. ठीक है, ज़्यादा heat नहीं produce होता था, but heat was producing. So for cooling, that cooling system was required. Okay, so this is all about second generation computer. Then comes our third generation computer, where CPU and keyboard were introduced. ठीक है, वहां पे क्या इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था? CPU and keyboard. Now in earlier days CPU were attached to the monitor only here. ठीक है, यहाँ पे अटैच होता था CPU. अभी हमारा CPU ऐसे साइड में होता है ना? No. तो in earlier days CPU was attached over here. ठीक है, so we will go for a third generation computer. फर्स्ट जनरेशन वैक्यूम ट्यूब यूज करता था, सेकंड जनरेशन ट्रांजिस्टर यूज करता था, थर्ड जनरेशन ने क्या यूज किया? इंटीग्रेटेड सर्किट्स, आईसी. You can give a short form as IC. The period of third generation was 1965 to 71. 1965 to 1971. The computers of third generation use integrated circuit in the place of transistor. Okay, a single IC has many transistor. ठीक है, now second generation was using transistor, right? Transistor मतलब बहुत सारे ऐसे उसको points and it is very complex. Okay, so instead of many transistor it was using one IC. ठीक है, and one IC was containing many transistors, resistor, capacitor, along with the associated circuitry. The IC was invented by Jack Kilby. This development made computers smaller in size, reliable, and efficient. In this generation, remote processing, time sharing, multi-programming operating system were used. From this generation, we started using operating system. Okay, थर्ड स्टैंडर्ड में, फोर्थ स्टैंडर्ड में यू हैव लर्नड अबाउट ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, राइट? अभी भी हमने विंडोज 10 विंडोज 7 के बारे में पढ़ा. तो वो कब से यूज होने लगा? थर्ड जनरेशन कंप्यूटर में वी स्टार्टेड यूजिंग operating system. And in third generation computer, COBOL, Pascal, Basic, Algol, everything were used. Okay, आप ये बोलोगे टीचर ये COBOL, Pascal and all क्या है? These are the languages used in the computers. ठीक है? Now ये सब में से you are going to learn this language, basic language. Okay, you are going to learn about basic language in next chapter. Okay, I hope you have understood with the third generation. It was using IC. IC means integrated circuits. One IC was containing many transistor, resistor, capacitor. अब ये जो ट्रांजिस्टर है, रेजिस्टर है, कैपेसिटर है, वो सब क्या है? दैट इज अ सर्किट. जो सर्किट रहता है, जो अगर आपने मदरबोर्ड देखा रहेगा किसी ने, ठीक है, मदरबोर्ड देखा रहेगा तो उसमें आपको बहुत छोटे छोटे सर्किट्स दिखेंगे. So that are named as resistors and capacitors. We don't have to go in so much deep in that, but it's just information for you all that one IC was containing many transistors, many resistors, and many capacitors. Okay, fine. Moving to the advantages of third generation computer. These computers were cheaper as compared to second generation computers. ओके, जैसे जैसे आगे जनरेशन बढ़ता गया वैसे वैसे क्या होता गया ना, वो चीपर होता गया, मीन सस्ते होते गए कंप्यूटर्स. ठीक है, सस्ते होते गए और छोटे होते गए. ठीक है, द कंप्यूटर्स वर चीपर एज कंपेयर टू सेकंड जनरेशन कंप्यूटर. सेकंड, दे वर फास्ट एंड रिलायबल कंपेयर टू सेकंड जनरेशन कंप्यूटर. ठीक है, सेकंड जनरेशन कंप्यूटर के साथ अगर कंपेयर करें तो थर्ड जनरेशन कंप्यूटर वर वेरी फास्ट एंड वेरी रिलायबल. ठीक है, यूज ऑफ IC इन द कंप्यूटर प्रोवाइड्स अ स्मॉल साइज ऑफ द कंप्यूटर. एज आई सेड, वन IC इज कंटेनिंग मेनी ट्रांजिस्टर, रेजिस्टर एंड कैपेसिटर. तो आप सोचो कि सेकंड जनरेशन में सिर्फ ट्रांजिस्टर यूज करते थे तो वो इतना बड़ा था. ठीक है, थर्ड जनरेशन में IC यूज करने लगे तो उसकी वजह से साइज क्या हुआ, छोटा हो गया. ठीक है, IC not only reduces the size of the computer but it also improves the performance of the computer. ठीक है, IC मतलब इंटीग्रेटेड सर्किट यूज करने से क्या हुआ, सिर्फ साइज ही कम नहीं हुआ, छोटा नहीं हुआ कंप्यूटर का, बट उसका काम करने का जो परफॉर्मेंस है, ठीक है, उसका काम करने का जो स्पीड है वो भी ज्यादा हो गया. ठीक है, it also improves the performance of the computer as compared to previous computer. Previous computers means first generation and second generation. This generation of computer has big storage capacity. Now see, first and second generation computer के पास storage capacity बहुत कम था. Storage capacity means उसमें हम लोग data store बहुत कम कर पाते थे. But in third, we were able to store big amount of data. Instead of punch cards, mouse and keyboard were used for input. Now from third generation of computer, mouse, keyboard were used as for input. और वो अभी तक हम लोग यूज करते हैं. ठीक है, we are using it, right? So keyboard and mouse were used for giving the input. They used operating system for better resource management and use the concept of time sharing and multiple programming. They were using operating system. Right now, once you are using operating system, means at a time you are able to do many things, right? You are able to type also, you are able to listen the music also. That means you are able to surf the internet also. That means multi-programming. ठीक है, so third generation computer से हम लोग multi-programming करने लगे. ठीक है, this computer reduce the computational time from microseconds to nanosecond. First generation milliseconds, second generation was computing in microsecond, and third generation was uh, able to compute the data in nanoseconds. ठीक है, nano means सबसे छोटा unit. Now the disadvantages are IC chips are difficult to maintain. The highly sophisticated technology required the manufacturing of IC chips. Air conditioning is required. IC chips जो थे वो थोड़ा difficult होता था maintain करने के लिए. Sophisticated technology था. Sophisticated technology means it was very confusing. ठीक है, confusing था और ऐसे हमें देखने से कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा उसमें. So it was one of the disadvantages that it was very sophisticated. Air conditioning was required. Now air conditioning तो हर जगह आपको require होगा ही, because as you are working with a machine, it will be producing a heat. Okay, it will be producing a heat, and for cooling the system, you need to give a air condition. Okay, fine. We are clear with this. Moving to the next, fourth generation computer. Fourth generation computer used VLSI, that is very large scale integrated. Now this is the fourth generation computer circuit. ठीक है, तो the period of fourth generation was 1971 to 1980. ठीक है, the period of fourth generation was 1971 to 1980. The computers of fourth generation were using very large scale integrated circuits. What were they using? Very large scale integrated circuits, and they were having about 5,000 transistors and other circuit elements. VLSI were having 5,000 transistors and other elements. Okay, and their associated circuits on a single chip made it possible to have a microcomputers of fourth generation. Fourth generation computer became more powerful, compact, reliable, and affordable. Compared to third generation computer, fourth generation computer were very powerful. Okay, it were very compact. Compact means very small in size. Reliable means it was very easy to use, and affordable. Affordable means most of the people able to uh, go for a computer purchase. Okay, as a result, it gave a rise to personal computer revolution. In this generation, time sharing, real-time networks, distributed operating system were used. Now, from fourth generation computer, we were able to use internet. Okay, make a note, from fourth generation computer, we were able to use internet, and the high level languages like C, C++ were used in this generation. Okay, fourth generation computer were using networks. ठीक है, एक पीसी में से दूसरे पीसी में हम लोग फाइल या फोल्डर शेयर कर सकते थे. ठीक है, और फोर्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर से हम लोगों ने कंप्यूटर को नाम दिया पर्सनल कंप्यूटर, दैट इज पीसी. Okay, and operating system and internet were used in fourth generation computer. Okay, so moving to the advantages. Fastest in computation and size get reduced as compared to the previous generation of computer. ये सबको समझ में आया रहेगा. छोटा हो गया और उसका कंप्यूटेशन करने का जो स्पीड है वो बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ गया related compared to previous generations. Heat generated is negligible. As I said, you are working with a machine, heat will be generated. कोई भी मशीन से आप वर्क करोगे, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप फ्रिज के पास जाके देखो, रेफ्रिजरेटर के पास जाके देखो, यू विल फील सम हॉट एयर कमिंग. ठीक है, तो कोई भी मशीन है, इट विल बी प्रोड्यूसिंग हीट. बट फोर्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर वाज आल्सो प्रोड्यूसिंग अ हीट, बट इट वाज नेग्लिजिबल. ज्यादा नहीं था, हम लोग उसको नेग्लेक्ट कर सकते थे. ठीक है, small in size as compared to previous generation computers. As I said, less maintenance is required. All types of high languages can be used in this type of computer. नो फर्स्ट सेकेंड और थर्ड जो है उसमें हम लोग सिर्फ कुछ कुछ टाइप्स के लैंग्वेजेस यूज कर सकते थे. फर्स्ट में मशीन कोड यूज करते थे, सेकेंड में कोबॉल फोर्ट्रैन यूज करते थे, थर्ड में बेसिक पास्कल यूज करते थे, फोर्थ में हर टाइप का लैंग्वेजेस वी वर एबल टू यूज. ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट आर द डिसएडवांटेजेस? The microprocessor design and fabrication are very complex. As I said, it is very complex. जो आपने यहाँ ऊपर वो देखा रहेगा, see this one, it is very complex, right? आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा देख के. So it is one of the disadvantages. Air conditioning is required in many cases due to presence of ICs. ठीक है. Air conditioning require है, heat produce कर रहा है तो you need an air conditioner. Okay. So advanced technology is required to make the IC. और फोर्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर्स बनाने के लिए या फिर ICs बनाने के लिए हमें एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी की जरूरत पड़ती है. सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ फोर्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर. वो था बट वी हैव ओवरकम इट नाउ. हम लोगों ने उसको ओवरकम अभी कर लिया है. ओके. सो दीज वर द एडवांटेजेस एंड डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ फोर्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर. The last generation, that is fifth generation computer, which was coming from 1980, started from 1980 and till the date we are using fifth generation computer, which is using ultra large scale integrated circuit, that is ULSI. What we are using? ultra large scale integration circuit. Okay, we are using that. So in fifth generation, the VLSI technology became ULSI. Fourth में VLSI use करते थे, but fifth में we were using ULSI technology, resulting in the production of microprocessor chips having a 10 million electronic components. The generation is based on parallel processing, hardware and AI. AI means artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence in the sense we can compare it to the robots. ठीक है. Robots से हम लोग उसको compare कर सकते हैं. AI is an emerging branch in computer science which interprets means and method of making computers think like human being. AI का मतलब क्या है? If we are using AI technology, that is artificial intelligence technology, we are making our computer to think like a human being. Okay, many of you have heard about a robot, right? Some of the robots are able to do the work of the human being, and also they are able to think like human beings. Okay. And all the high level languages like C, C++, Java, .NET, फिर अभी Python है, many things, many languages are used in this generation. Okay. तो ये जो fifth generation है वो बहुत ही advanced generation है. They are using artificial intelligence technology, ठीक है, and they are using microprocessor. Now nowadays also in your computer microprocessors are only used. Microprocessor क्या होता है? It is containing many types of electronic components, transistor, resistor, capacitor, ये सब जो है वो सब एक microprocessor chip में available होता है. Okay, fine. So we will go to the disadvantages, advantages. So advantages are, it is reliable and works faster. It is available in different sizes and unique features. It provides computer with more user-friendly interfaces and multimedia features. Now in fifth generation computer, you are able to see the movie. You are able to create animation effect. ठीक है, जो कार्टून्स आप लोग देखते हो, राइट? कार्टून मूवीज, एनिमेशन मूवीज, ठीक है, ये सब देखते हो, वो कैसे होता है? बाय यूजिंग कंप्यूटर ओनली. सो दैट थिंग वाज पॉसिबल इन फिफ्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर ओनली. ये सब हम लोग फर्स्ट, सेकेंड, थर्ड में नहीं कर सकते थे. इट इज पॉसिबल इन फिफ्थ जनरेशन कंप्यूटर ओनली. ओके. नाउ व्हाट आर द डिसएडवांटेजेस? दे नीड अ लो लेवल लैंग्वेजेस. They may make the human brain dull and doomed. Now, because of the use of so much technology, it may happen that human brain dull हो सकता है. ठीक है, बिकॉज इट इज यूजिंग मेनी टेक्नोलॉजी, यू हैव टू थिंक अ लॉट फॉर मेकिंग द थिंग्स. ओके, एक रोबोट बनाने के लिए यू नीड अ सो मेनी लैंग्वेजेस. Okay, so many information you need to make a robot, so it may make the human brain dull. So this is one of the disadvantages of fifth generation computer. Okay, so that's it about generation of computers. I hope we are clear with first, second, third, fourth and fifth generation computer. Okay, moving to the next topic, front panel of the computer case. Now computer case means here we are talking about CPU. ठीक है, कंप्यूटर केस मतलब सीपीयू. नाउ हियर आई हैव गिवन टू इमेजेस, front side of CPU and back side of CPU. Now front side of CPU will be containing CD drive, DVD drive, power LED. पावर एलईडी मीन्स जब भी आप सीपीयू ऑन करते हो तो आपको छोटा सा लाइट ऑन होते हुए दिखता है ना, ब्लिंक करता है, दैट इज पावर एलईडी. देन यू विल बी हैविंग पावर बटन in which you are starting the computer, reset button, which reset button क्यों यूज करते हो, अगर कंप्यूटर हैंग हो गया, so you will be pressing reset button to restart the computer. Speaker jack means yes, headphones लगाने के लिए, headphones लगाने के लिए you are using speaker jack, और else speaker join करने के लिए भी you can use speaker jack. USB port, USB port means sometimes you have seen, हमने कंप्यूटर लैब में कंप्यूटर लैब में हमने कीबोर्ड और माउस सीपीयू से अटैच किया है सामने से, ठीक है, so that is USB port. and USB port also we can attach a pen drive. समझ में आ रहा है, ठीक है. so these are the things available in the front side: CD drive, power LED, power button, reset button, speaker jack and USB port. please make a note of this, front side of CPU क्या क्या contain करता है. next is back side of the CPU. बैक साइड ऑफ द सीपीयू मतलब क्या होता है, इट इज कंटेनिंग, इसमें ये सब जानने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको, ठीक है, जो इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स है वही मैं आपको सब बताऊंगी. पावर सप्लाई, जो मेन पावर सप्लाई होता है वो कहाँ पे है, दिस वन इज अ मेन पावर सप्लाई. ओके, फिर है, ओके लेट मी सॉरी, आई होप नाउ इट इज क्लियर टू एवरीबडी, ठीक है. फिर है ये सीरियल पोर्ट, ओके, सीरियल पोर्ट है. फिर है वीजीए वीडियो. वीजीए वीडियो क्या होता है, मॉनिटर से अटैच होता है वो, ठीक है, वीजीए वीडियो इज अटैच विथ मॉनिटर. अगर वीजीए वीडियो को आपने अटैच नहीं किया तो आपका मॉनिटर स्टार्ट नहीं होगा, चालू नहीं होगा, ठीक है. यूएसबी पोर्ट, यूएसबी पोर्ट वेयर यू कैन अटैच पेन ड्राइव और एल्स यू कैन अटैच कीबोर्ड और माउस. ओके, audio jacks means you are attaching a speaker, ठीक है. so these are some things which are needed for the which are very important for the CPU. okay, I hope it is clear to everybody. I will explain it again. power supply, main जो हमारा power supply होता है वो, फिर serial port, VGA video attached to the monitor, USB port which is attaching keyboard, mouse, audio jacks which is attaching speaker. Fine. Okay, so this is about our CPU, front side and back side. समझ में आएगा, याद रहेगा सबको. नेक्स्ट, आपने मैंने आप you may be thinking that teacher is talking about languages. now what is the languages are actually about. जो भी गेम्स आप लोग खेलते हो, राइट, गेम्स खेल रहे हो, तो वो गेम डिजाइन करने के लिए वी नीड टू लर्न सम लैंग्वेजेस, राइट. कुछ कोडिंग हमें पढ़ना पड़ता है, तो वो कोडिंग हम लोग कैसे पढ़ेंगे, बाय लर्निंग दिस लैंग्वेजेस. जावा लैंग्वेज, C++, PHP, C#, Visual Basic, JavaScript, Python. These are some example of languages. ठीक है, आपको शायद पता होगा, ठीक है. And with the use of these languages we are able to make software, we are able to make language, we are able to make games and many more things. website भी बना सकते हैं हम लोग ये सब यूज करके, ठीक है. so these are some languages. नाउ टू कम्युनिकेट विद द कंप्यूटर वी नीड टू नो द कंप्यूटर लैंग्वेज, ठीक है। आप डायरेक्टली कंप्यूटर से बात नहीं कर सकते हो, जैसे मैं आपसे बात कर रही हूँ, आप कंप्यूटर से डायरेक्टली बात नहीं कर सकते हो, आपको कंप्यूटर का लैंग्वेज आना जरूरी है, ठीक है। as it is not able to understand the human language, so we will have to learn a language which computer can understand, ठीक है। computer is able to understand only one language, that is machine language, ठीक है। तो वो अभी machine language आपको learn करने पड़ेंगे, समझ में आया? fine. So this is about our this lesson, and in next lesson we are going to learn about languages of the computer. few basic languages पढ़ेंगे, but before that we will be covering algorithm and flowchart part. वो क्या है वो मैं आपको next lecture में समझाऊंगी, ठीक है।